and we'll get started. So, hi everyone. Thank you for joining us this afternoon and this morning over in Perth. And yeah, would like to just say a big thank you from myself and Graham. My name is G. Fletcher, and I am going to be coming on sharing shortly with you. But first off, we have Graham Stroud, who is going to be presenting. So over to you, Graham.
Good morning, G, and good morning, everybody. Welcome to the call this morning. This afternoon, should I say, being 12 midday or depending where you are. Now, of course, LifeVantage is what we'll be talking about today. And of course, this is an amazing product and an amazing company. Now, my name's Graham Stroud. I've come from Sydney. I started taking the products and had amazing results. I came into this as a customer. I was so excited with the results that I received that I just wanted to become part of the whole culture and the community and have the opportunity to share this product with as many people as I possibly could. So therefore, I then joined the business. Now, you might like to have a little read of here. We obviously have disclaimers and property disclosures. Basically, this says that everybody's earnings vary on depending on the amount of effort, the work, and everything that everybody does. So they're not the same standard earnings for every single person. So this little example of information just there for you. Let's talk about the four components. The four components of LifeVantage. First of all, let's talk about products and science. The second thing we're going to talk about today is compensation. The third thing is timing, which is very important. And the fourth thing is the system. So before we talk about products and science, let me just share with you a fact that LifeVantage began in a lab with one single question. And what was that question? Is declining health something we have to simply accept as part of getting older? So, of course, what happened was, what is the answer to that actually? And of course, Dr. Joe McCord was amongst a group of scientists. Now, Dr. Joe McCord in the United States, he was awarded the Elliott Crescent Medal for discovering superoxide dismutase. Now, this breaks down oxidative stress in our bodies. Now, Dr. Joe McCord won this medal, and along with Dr. Graham Bell, the Wright brothers, and Henry Ford have all been participants of this amazing award from the Franklin Institute. And what did they discover? Discovery one, that our genes contain incredible abilities to keep our bodies healthy. Decades later, we also discovered a way to activate these abilities within our bodies. And that is how our company was formed in 2003. We continued this research and to share it with the world, and that is what our journey is for. Now, where did we start? Let me give you a brief history of LifeVantage. Now, these products have sold since 2003. So that's 17 years ago, all of this started. And of course, an investigative report was held on the ABC primetime in America in 2005. Now, following this report, and I must say that the gentleman who actually carried out the report is still taking the products 15 years later with great success. This led to a flurry of media attention and amazing people wanting to know more about this particular product and how it worked within our bodies. Of course, where we started. So as I said, our products sold since 2003, and then our investigative report was held in 2005. Now, many universities and prestigious medical centres, and let me re-emphasise the fact that it was self-funded research, which means this is not paid for by LifeVantage. This is paid for, and the money is put up by the particular medical centre and university. And on the right-hand side there, you can see the numbers of universities that actually carried out their own self-funded research to find out about this new approach to health. Some of them Harvard, Colorado State, Louisiana State, the University of Gothenburg, Texas Tech, University of Florida, just to mention a few. So, of course, universities, after they started doing the self-funded research, it was decided in 2009 that LifeVantage, the company, was formed. And we switched from the retail model to the network marketing model of selling and distributing these products. Now, we actually began using the word activation. We're not a supplement, we're not a vitamin, we're actually activation. And the whole reason why the network marketing model happened is because since 2009, these products were available to purchase on the shelves in G&D stores and health stores in America and other parts of the world. However, nobody actually knew what they did. So the company realized that the only way, the best way to share this product with people so they understood what it did was the network marketing model. Now, this is a powerful model because it's based on people sharing their stories, their results, and what they got from taking the particular product. That's how LifeVantage began the network marketing model for these amazing products. Now, okay, so what actually is oxidative stress? Oxidative stress is actually found in most parts of the body. It's eyes, heart, skin, the skin being the major organ in the body, kidneys, joints, lungs. You can see it everywhere within our body. You will see oxidative stress. Now, the body is constantly bombarded by oxidative stress. We all have it. And of course, this onslaught of free radicals impact our cellular function. And the body combats oxidative stress by producing antioxidants. It turns on the good genes and turns on the bad. That's what we need to do, and that's what our products do. They actually flip the switch. But the hurdle is, unfortunately, the body's production of antioxidants slows down over time. Now, if you can imagine taking an apple and cutting it in half and putting it on your bench, oxidative stress is that apple, actually you go back and you notice that it turns brown. That is an example of what oxidative stress is. What it does to the apple is exactly what it does inside the cellular well-being of our own bodies. What causes oxidative stress? So many things cause oxidative stress. Absolutely everything actually causes oxidative stress. You know, our breathing, we're breathing in the things today. The food we eat can be highly full of toxins and not the products that we feel that we're getting that are pure and organic. The food that we eat, smoking. Pollutants that are in all of the chemicals that we have found in all of the products that we take today, from hair shampoo to skin cream to disinfectants to everything we use. Alcohol, inactivity and lack of exercise is another thing that causes oxidative stress. Pesticides, rigorous exercise, believe it or not, also causes oxidative stress. So athletes also, they have higher levels of oxidative stress due to the fact that their bodies are put under much more pressure. So therefore their oxidative stress levels are higher. And of course, wireless signals as well. So we really can't escape oxidative stress. So we have to work out, what do we actually do to fix that problem? As I said, the company came up, LifeVantage, with a NRF2 pathway. Now, this is a product that switches on the NRF2 pathway, which is responsible for the antioxidant production inside our body. So turning on the good genes and turning off the bad genes, flipping the switch. It's made of 5 herbal ingredients: milk thistle, bacopa, ashwagandha, green tea extract, and turmeric. And it's the combination of these 5 particular herbal products that put together that makes this product so much more powerful than taking them individually. There are so many benefits of lowering oxidative stress in our bodies. Taking Protandim lowers oxidative stress. It increases the superoxide dismutase. It increases catalyse. It increases glutathione, which is very, very important for our immune system, our bodies. And it produces enzymes capable of neutralizing more than 1 million free radicals. There are so many great benefits just by taking 1 tablet a day. So let's talk about this. Each antioxidant molecule from dietary sources can eliminate just 1 free radical. It's just not possible to consume enough in the foods we eat, with the nutrition we eat today, to actually lower the oxidative stress levels that we actually need in our body to fix this problem with lowering oxidative stress in our cells. Each of your body's enzymes eliminates millions of free radicals. Now, dietary antioxidants do not make an impact on oxidative stress, free radical damage to the cells and DNA. Now, our bodies produce millions and millions of free radicals daily, but eating more antioxidant-rich foods can help. However, let me give you an example here. And if you look at the chart down the bottom, you'll see what would we have to eat to get the same amount of antioxidant that we would need from taking just one Protandim a day? 11 boxes of blueberries daily. I mean, 375 oranges, 87 glasses of red wine, 120 vitamin C tablets daily. As you can see, that would be impossible to consume, not to let alone afford to do it. And of course, that wouldn't give us the results that we need compared to the fabulous NRF2 Protandim. Now, if you look on the right-hand side here, the Protandim NRF2 Synergizer reduces the free radical damage, which is actually oxidative stress. One tablet a day activates the body to produce the equivalent number of antioxidants. You know, it's 1 million to 11 million from taking one of these caplets. Now, if you look at the graph, let's take a look at the graph down the bottom. Oxidative stress on the levels on the left, and look at the age down the bottom, 20, 40, 60, and 80. Now, without Protandim, as you can see, the oxidative stress levels grow. It doesn't matter how old you are, the levels grow. But when you take just one Protandim, one Protandim a day, you can actually see that even up to the age of 80 years of age, the benefits of reducing, as that graph shows on blue, the results of taking one of these products to reduce the oxidative stress in your bodies. It's an absolute no-brainer must take, in my opinion. And of course, where do you find examples of the research that's done for these particular products? We have on pubmed.gov. You can go and check any of these out yourselves in your own time. We have over 25 peer-reviewed journal publications just talking about NRF2, Protandim, the pathway, and all of the different journals, the American Heart Association, enzyme research, exercise and sports science reviews. We've got it all. And the universities and institutions that have actually carried out these particular journal publications and reviewed it. Ohio State University, Harvard, as the ones I've said before, and also very much the American Heart Association, a very, very important body, as you know. Now, of course, this statement, I consider this statement one of the most powerful statements, in creation too, from penicillin, for example, when that was the greatest discovery. But they're saying here, the Washington State University, that NRF2 is likely to be the most important health promoting approach in the foreseeable future. NRF2 may become the most extraordinary breakthrough in the history of health. Now, that is a very, very, very powerful statement about NRF2. And that's produced by the Washington State University. Now let's talk about mitochondrial decline. The mitochondrial in our body is basically the energy pack, the power pack. And of course, the issue is the body needs constant power to run. And mitochondria, they're responsible for producing that power, that energy pack that's within our cells to actually allow that to happen. And every cell requires mitochondrial power. And the situation is that the body is constantly fixing or removing damaged mitochondria and producing new mitochondria. And this is in a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. But unfortunately, the body's production of mitochondria slows down over time and as we age. And this is something that we actually have to resolve for better health. Now, of course, the NRF1 switches on the pathway. This is what we do with the mitochondrial. It is called the NRF1 pathway, and it's responsible for the mitochondrial biogenesis in our bodies. And of course, you can see the 5 products in the input there that make up this particular product. And, you know, it's such an incredible product for brain health, healthy circulatory and cardiovascular system, apart from the fact that who wouldn't want better sleep quality and cellular repair? Absolutely so important going through what we're going through today around the world with people suffering from so many issues of wanting better sleep quality due to the stress levels that they're all feeling in their lives. Now, the dual Synergizer pack. Let me just paint a picture for you here. If you could imagine the Protandim NRF2, which is on the left, and the Protandim NRF1 bottle on the right. These are great 2 products to take together. They're known as the dual Synergizer. Now, if you could imagine your car and you're driving in your car, the NRF2 takes the rust, out of your car from taking that daily, and then to put the premium, the best fuel, the best energy, the best power force pack back into your body, you take the NRF1. So these two products together, one cleans out the rust in all of your cells in the body, we could say, and the other one puts all the energy right back into all of the cells in your system. A wonderful dual Synergizer pack that I strongly recommend, and I take that myself every single day. LifeVantage product pillars. Let's talk about the 4 different things. We have the activation, as I just said, the NRF2 and NRF1. We have the ProBio, which I'm going to talk a little bit about in a minute. But we also have the True Science Skincare and the True Science Hair Care. Now, both of these products, the True Science Skincare is a very, very powerful product, and both is the hair care. And what does basically this do? The True Science Skincare is putting on the outside of our bodies the NRF2, while the activation and the NRF2 and NRF1 is putting it on the inside of our bodies. So both parts of your bodies, and of course, let's face it, the skincare, the biggest organ in our body, absolutely needs to be looked after. This is an incredible product, and also the True Science Hair Care. It gets right into the cells, gets right into the scalp, and of course, let me make this point very clear about both these products. We've won awards for these products, and not only have we won awards, we also have the most purest products that we have that we can put on our bodies. And there's an app, and I'm going to tell you about this app. It's called the Dirty app. And if you download it from your phone, you can actually see any product you want to see, what it rates on the Dirty app for the amount of the pure essence, the pure form of what that product is. And if you put on there True Science Skincare, you will see that we are rating right up the very top and the best products to put on your skin. Let's talk a little bit about ProBio, why I think it's so good and why I absolutely recommend it. And I'm just going to make 2 points about this. First of all, the difference between ours and other ProBios, as you know, there are plenty out there, right? The bottom line is that ours are a vegan capsule, but and they last 52 minutes to start disintegrating in the stomach because it contains a beta glucan. This is very important for the immune system. Other particular vegan capsules, they disintegrate within 7 minutes inside the stomach. And the other thing is that it's also no refrigeration required because of the way the bottle is produced. But just think about that. Not 7 minutes inside your stomach like most ProBios. This one's 52 minutes and it's before it starts to disintegrate in the stomach. That is a very powerful, powerful distinction. The Activated Essentials pack, you'll see these 3 products together. We've got the ProTandem, NRF2, NRF1 ProTandem, and the ProBio pack. And absolutely, the reason why is it called Activated Essentials, because I consider this is the essentials pack to take. I'm going to hand you over, now I've told you a little bit about our products, to G. Fletcher, and G. Fletcher is going to talk to you about this amazing, amazing company and the opportunities that are available if you so wish. Thank you, G.
Thank you. Thanks so much, everybody. So my name is G. Fletcher. I'm living up here on the Sunshine Coast of Australia. I'm originally Irish, but I have been living here now for over 30 years. And most of that time, I have been an entrepreneur and a traditional business owner with, in Sydney, owning a recruitment agency, and then on the Sunshine Coast, owning a dental practice with my husband. So we've always been traditional, bricks and mortar, staff, stock, everything like that. And when I got introduced to network marketing, I became fascinated with this business model because I realized that anybody can do this. This is an even slate from the stay-at-home mom that want to make, a couple of extra $100 a month that might pay towards some residual bills she's got, to a high-powered executive that is looking to leave their job because they don't have any time. So what I loved was that anybody could do this business. There was no age restriction, and that's something I'm really passionate about as well. We have many people in our team now that have been able to do this when society would kind of put you out to pasture. These people have flourished in network marketing because they can still utilize a global business from their phone. So I hope you'll just spend the next 10 minutes or so with me while I really explain to you maybe about network marketing, so you can make your own decision on whether you think this might be something that your family and you might like to get involved in. So what we end up having is an online store. Each one of us, so we don't, my traditional business head had to leave, and I had to realize that now I don't have a traditional store with stock. I don't hold any of this, the information or the transportation or the distribution, nothing like that. This is all done by the company. So anyone who joins ends up having an online store where you basically order product for people that come along, whether it's your friends, whether you meet somebody online, whether it's family, and they just order from your store and you get a tiny percentage, you get a small percentage of everything that they order. So how does the compensation plan work? Well, to make money, you introduce the products to people and you get paid. Well, we're actually going to start getting paid daily, which I have never known a company do this in network marketing. But yes, over the next couple of weeks, we're actually going to be getting paid daily. So when you put an order in, 3 working days later, you will be getting paid. And this goes across whether you bring in people that are interested in the product, or whether there is people that are maybe like us who are passionate about health and wellness and would like to educate people about some of the products like what Graham's been talking about. This is a unique business. It's a unique products that we have. You can't get them down the stores. This whole activation and nutrigenomics, which is nutrition for your genes. This is something that is very unique that you can't get out there. So as a business, it's a really good business opportunity. Now, getting paid monthly, this is when you actually start to have maybe a team, and unilevel commissions just means that for every order that comes in, and we have a very high retention with Protandim and all the products, that each month that somebody reorders, you get a small little bit from each of them. And as your team grows and other maybe distributors come in, you would get a small little bit from each of their customers as well. And that is the legacy income. That's the income that you get paid for the work you do now. You get paid in years to come. I am still getting paid from people that joined me 4 years ago as customers. I am still getting a little percentage from what they order now. So this is something, again, that I would recommend that you go and do some of your own research, because we are on NASDAQ and we are audited. All these figures that you see are true and accurate. So you can Google the income disclosure statement for LifeVantage and you will find these figures. So what I really like is that the company really wanted the involvement of the Pro 10s and some of the people that had been around the longest, and said to them, what is the fairest and the best way to pay people? Because we want to reward, the ordinary person, the person that maybe just wants to make a few $100 extra. So you can see that the most payouts here are in this middle section. Pro 3 to Pro 6 is where most of the payouts happen. So for a Pro 3, someone getting started, they're, residually on about $626. Now you think of how many residual bills that comes in that might be able to cancel out. Pro 5, 3,100. Now you're starting to pay off your mortgage and maybe your car repayment. And then you start really getting into life-changing money at Elite Pro 7, because you get elite pools and different things. The company rewards you for building a really big team. So, the thing that I love is that it can be for somebody who wants to make a small time income, a full-time income, or a big time income. It doesn't matter. And we support everyone the same way. If you want to walk, we walk with you. If you want to run, we run with you. So what is it that to me, it's the perfect meld. Having been in traditional business all my life, to now think, we are here now with the coronavirus and I'm just still working from home. It's business as normal. Nothing changed for me, whereas we saw most of the world stopped. My husband's clinic had been shut. There was no income coming in there. So as a plan B for our family, this has been the most vital thing that I have ever done for our family. You know, all I'm really doing is social sharing. I have a virtual office. I can work from the beach. I can work from my phone. I can work when I'm overseas, because you have a personal online store and it's just a recommendation. So the timing, why would we look now at LifeVantage? Well, most of the UK, Europe, Australia have yet to discover this. 60% of increase in wellness and sales. And you can see here over 220,000 studies. And this is if you go to PubMed. And again, I would recommend you go and do some research there. www.pubmed.gov. You will see the incline in oxidative stress studies that have happened over the last 30 years. So why LifeVantage? Well, they've been named the DSA. So our CEO, Darren Jensen, has been named a DSA board of directors. We opened in Spain last year. It was one of the best places to work 3 years in a row. And then we opened up in Ireland. And Erin Brockovich, you know, Julia Roberts, the movie, well, she's come on our board of directors, which has been life-changing for us, having this, as well as having some of these awards like the Stevia Award. We opened in Belgium again last year. So last year we really concentrated a lot on Europe at the start of the year. And then we got added to the Russell 3000. Now this is again a very prestigious index to be added to for companies. Then towards the end of the year, we started having one of our best fiscal years. We opened and launched a new product called NAD, which is all about activating your sirtuins. And then we opened New Zealand on the 12th of November. So we've had record sales in January. And then the NASDAQ, this was one of the highlights for our company, that we got invited by NASDAQ to close out the bell on January the 9th as the health and wellness company. Normally January they dedicate it to health and wellness, and our company was invited to close out the bell. So as you can see, flip the switch. And then we are one of the main sponsors of Real Salt Lake City, the jersey there you can see. So here are some of the markets that we're after opening up in. And also our company loves to give back. All the people you see here are volunteer distributors who pay their own way to go down and build homes for people in Mexico. So you may be thinking, can I do this? You know, it may be a thing that you lack time. You might be thinking, you know, I don't know if I know enough people. Well, we've got systems and everything that can help you do this. We run a 24-hour support system. All our team is always there to help and encourage everyone. We have an easy to follow system. We help you launch, then we teach you, we help you to learn, and then we lead you on to success. So we hold regular meetings and trainings, because this is so much more. People come in and they go, wow, I thought I was just coming in, maybe getting a plan B business, but I've become a better mom and a better friend and a better wife, or, you know, a better husband because of doing this, because of the mindset and the personal development that you end up doing in network marketing. And then you learn a lot of skills and leadership along the way. We hold regular corporate events and a lot of online now. Like we've been doing Zooms for 6 years. I've been doing Zooms. And it's so funny, so many people now are just catching up with this online platform, which we have actually been using for such a long, long time. So you can have teams anywhere in the world, and we help and support you because we will have people over there. We have lots of incentives to keep people motivated, and we have a private support community. So you will not be doing this on your own, even though you may be at home. You will be having support all the way from all of us. So you may be one of 3 people. You might need some more information, and get back to the person that recommended you on this call for that. After hearing Graham speaking all about these incredible products, you might decide that you'd like to become a customer, and I would highly recommend it. I've been using these products now for over 4 years, and my family have, and the results we have seen has been incredible. Or you might think, you know what, I would really like, this sounds something different. This sounds unique. This sounds like no one knows about it, because they don't. Literally nobody knows about our company still in Australia and New Zealand. So we would be honored if you wanted to join us and help us pioneer and educate people on this science called nutrigenomics. So I'd like to thank everyone for coming on today. I hope you got a lot out of it. As I say, please get back to the person that recommended you to this call if you would like any information. So thank you so much, and thanks for joining.